God says, this secret file from Elon Musk was unlocked for you. Open fast. And as these words move toward your spirit, you can feel something shifting around you. Like the atmosphere itself has been touched by a hand you cannot see, a breath you cannot name. Yet you recognize the rhythm of it because it feels like truth. It feels like the echo of everything you have been waiting for but could never explain. This message is written for you in a moment when your heart is trembling between what you have lived through and what is calling you next. And the voice that wraps around you right now wants you to know that nothing in your life has been accidental. Nothing in your struggle has been ignored. And nothing in your pain has been wasted. You are standing at the edge of an unfolding you never expected but were always meant to witness. This urgent message only for you begins with something you must understand deeply. You are being lifted into a moment of recognition. A moment where the things you thought were hidden from the world begin to be seen by the people who matter, and the opportunities you believed were unavailable suddenly open like doors that were waiting for the right knock. Your knock. The secret file is not just a symbol of information. It is a spiritual metaphor that something long sealed, long preserved, long protected has finally reached the time of unveiling. Every season of waiting you have endured has led to this moment. And every tear that fell when you didn't know where life was leading you has now become a seed pushing open the soil from beneath, rising into a future that feels impossible but is now unavoidable. There is urgency in this message, not to frighten you but to awaken you, because something is shifting with a speed that surprises even your angels. You are stepping into alignment with things you prayed for in silence. Things you whispered when you thought no one could hear. Things you dreamed about but never said out loud. The unfolding ahead of you is bigger than coincidence, bigger than luck, bigger than timing. It is divine orchestration moving with precision, placing you exactly where you are meant to be at the exact moment you need to be there. You were never late. You were never forgotten. You were being positioned. As this message wraps around your soul, you may feel a soft trembling inside, like your future calling you by your real name, the name God uses when speaking to your spirit. You haven't felt this kind of pull in a long time. But today, it begins to return. The feeling that you are meant for something that has weight, purpose, and meaning beyond the limits of what people have understood about you. There is a light coming for you that cannot be hidden anymore. Something about your spirit, your heart, your calling is about to be recognized in rooms you haven't even entered yet. There is a shift happening in the unseen right now, and you are the one it is meant for. The message continues with a calming truth that you must hold close. God will be with you. Rest assured nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. There are things unfolding behind your life that your physical eyes cannot see. But your spirit can feel the movement. Sometimes it feels like your soul catches whispers before your mind can form words. And that is because heaven is always ahead of you, preparing the path before your feet even touch the ground. You are not walking into uncertainty. You are walking into destiny that has already been prepared. There will be a moment soon when clarity floods your mind in a way that feels supernatural. Ideas you could not grasp for years will suddenly fall into place. Questions that haunted you will suddenly receive answers. Opportunities that felt distant will begin to approach you. And people who were blind to your worth will begin to see you with awakened eyes. You are not stepping into the same life you had yesterday. A spiritual shift has already begun. This urgent message continues telling you that someone influential has been spiritually stirred to notice your presence, your energy, your potential even if you have never met them. Sometimes God uses people in high places to open doors for those who have been humbly preparing in silence. The file, the message, the symbolic unlocking. It represents that something about you has reached the attention of those who can elevate your path. You may not realize how far your name has traveled, how far your essence has reached, or how deeply your potential has begun to move through spaces where your physical body has not yet entered. But spiritually, you have already gone ahead of yourself. There is a future version of you that is calling you forward with urgency because that version of you has waited long enough. Your spirit is tired of being held in the past. Tired of being tied to memories that no longer belong to the person you are becoming. Tired of carrying weight that was never meant to be permanent. You are entering a new spiritual season where release happens naturally, where peace flows without force, where clarity feels like a sunrise that never ends. You may have been walking through a season where you questioned your worth. You questioned your path. You questioned whether your prayers were heard. You questioned whether good things were still meant for you. But this message arrives to tell you that your doubt was never a failure. Your doubt was the doorway into deeper faith. You are being shown that even when you felt lost, heaven was guiding you. Even when you felt unseen, God was watching you. Even when you felt the world had overlooked you, the divine realm had you written in bold letters. The message also speaks to the emotional exhaustion you've been carrying. Your heart has been heavy with things you never told anyone. Burdens you carried alone because you didn't want to worry the people around you. You have been strong for so long that you forgot what it feels like to breathe without pressure wrapped around your chest. But this is the moment where God begins to ease the weight you have been carrying. Relief is coming for you. Not temporary relief, but lasting release. The kind of peace that finds you unexpectedly and settles into your bones like warm light. The kind of clarity that makes you realize why the journey was so long. The kind of breakthrough that finally makes you feel free spiritually. There is a reason this message found you. Now something in your timeline has shifted. Something has aligned. Something has opened. You may not consciously understand it, but your spirit does. Your inner world has been preparing for a change that your outer world will soon reflect. You are not imagining the sensation that something is approaching. You are not imagining the sudden emotional waves, the random moments of hope, the unexpected sense that something big is unfolding. Your intuition is not exaggerating. It is awakening. The voice of this message wants you to know that in the coming days you will notice signs that confirm everything written here. These signs will not be subtle. They will be clear, direct, and impossible to dismiss. You will see things aligning too precisely to be coincidence. You will feel guided in ways that are undeniable. You will sense that your steps are being placed intentionally, one by one, as if the ground beneath you is rising to meet your feet. And throughout all of it, God will be with you. You will not be harmed. You will not be misguided. You will not be alone. There is protection wrapped around you like a shield of light. There is guidance surrounding you like a whisper. There is strength filling you like a deep, steady breath. Everything you need is already within you. Everything you desire is already moving toward you. Everything you have prayed for is being prepared. This message ends the way it began. With urgency wrapped in reassurance, with spiritual intensity wrapped in peace, with revelation wrapped in love. Your life is shifting. Your future is calling. Keep your heart open. Keep your spirit steady. Keep your faith alive. Something extraordinary is approaching you. Something meant only for you. Something divinely aligned with the purpose you were created for. You are safe. You are guided. You are chosen. And this message was never sent to anyone else. It was sent to you. God says this secret file from Elon Musk was unlocked for you. Open fast. And the moment these words move toward your spirit, something begins to tremble inside you, something begins to rise. Something begins to whisper that what is unfolding right now is not ordinary, not random, not accidental. It is as if the entire universe has leaned in closer to you, waiting for you to understand that you are stepping into a moment that has been written for a long time. A moment prepared quietly, gently, intentionally, long before you even knew there was something being prepared. You have felt for so long that something was shifting around you, that something invisible was pulling you forward. And now it arrives in this message rising like a wave that carries revelation, clarity, and the kind of truth that changes the entire direction of a life, and God will be with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him, because the path unfolding now is not merely a message, not merely a moment, but a turning point that touches the deepest part of your spirit. There has been a question inside you, lingering silently. A question you never fully said out loud, but felt deeply. Why does it feel like something is waiting for me, watching me, preparing me? Why does it feel like there is more to my story than what I have lived so far? And now the answer begins to unfold in a way that feels both mysterious and familiar, as though it has been echoing around you for years, waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. There are certain truths that do not arrive suddenly. They arrive when your spirit is finally ready to hear them. When your heart has matured enough to hold their weight. When your soul has stretched enough to receive what it could not carry before. This is that moment you have walked through. Seasons that stretched you, seasons that left you wondering why you had to experience certain losses. Why certain people drifted away. Why certain plans collapsed before they even had the chance to rise. But nothing was wasted. Nothing was accidental. Nothing was without purpose. Every closed doorway, every silence, every moment of confusion was secretly setting the stage for something greater. Something that could only come through a path that shaped you, molded you, strengthened you, refined you. There were people who did not understand why you kept going. But you knew deep inside that giving up was never an option because something inside you kept whispering that your story was not meant to end in disappointment or confusion. Something kept saying that your life is not a loop of repeated struggle but a journey toward revelation and elevation. This message arrives now because the spiritual timing around you has shifted. There are moments in life when alignment becomes so strong, so undeniable that the right message appears like destiny knocking on the door of your awareness. This is one of those moments. The words you are reading right now have been drawn to you because your spirit sent out a signal that you were ready for more. Ready for clarity, ready for truth, ready for the kind of shift that reshapes everything. You have been feeling something unusual lately. Moments of heaviness mixed with moments of anticipation. Moments of quiet reflection followed by moments where it feels like something is about to enter your life unexpectedly. This is not imagination. This is not coincidence. This is spiritual sensitivity. When your life is on the edge of a breakthrough, you begin to feel it before you see it. When the atmosphere of your destiny begins to rearrange, your spirit detects it first. That is what has been happening to you. This message carries something that has long been waiting to be revealed to you. Not a secret meant to frighten you, but a truth meant to empower you. For some time, someone has been observing your journey. Not a person close to you. Not someone you suspect, but someone whose path, influence, and vision move across the world in ways that affect millions. There is a reason the message references a secret file. Not because there is something harmful, but because there is something uniquely connected to your potential that you could not see before. Something linked to your resilience, your spirit, your ability to rise even when everything around you suggested you should fall. You may not know it yet, but your story has been intersecting with unexpected places, unexpected opportunities, unexpected eyes. While you were simply trying to survive, trying to make sense of your life, trying to find hope where hope felt thin. Someone was noticing something about you, something rare, something powerful, something that cannot be taught or imitated. There is a quality in you that stands out even in silence, even in distance, even in moments when you feel invisible. You carry a frequency of authenticity that is extremely difficult to find. You carry a strength that does not announce itself loudly but is impossible to ignore once felt. This is why your path is shifting right now. There are people in high places who are drawn not to noise, not to crowds, not to superficial qualities, but to genuine spirit, genuine resilience, genuine truth. And without you realizing it, your voice, your presence, your energy has traveled farther than you know. This is the spiritual meaning behind what is being unlocked for you. When the message says a secret file has been opened, it symbolizes that your name, your energy, your mission has entered a new realm of recognition. You may not see the full picture yet, but it is already happening behind the scenes. Spiritually, this means that a door you could not open for yourself is now being opened for you. Something far beyond your efforts is moving in your favor. The kind of breakthrough that does not come from trying harder, but from destiny intervening. There are times in life when you fight for opportunities. And there are times when opportunities find you because they were assigned to you long before you even knew they existed. You are now stepping into the second type. This is why you have been feeling more sensitive, more alert, more spiritually aware. The universe adjusts your internal atmosphere before it adjusts your external reality. And that is what has been happening. You have been prepared quietly, gently, spiritually for something new. And now the energy around you is shifting rapidly. In the coming days, you will begin to feel a sense of clarity rising inside you. Clarity that was once blocked. Clarity that seemed impossible to grasp before. You will begin to understand why certain events unfolded the way they did, why certain people left, why certain opportunities never manifested, why certain seasons of your life were filled with silence instead of guidance. Because everything that once felt confusing is now preparing to make sense in ways that will astonish you. There is something important waiting for you in the next season. Something connected to a higher level of recognition, a higher level of stability, a higher level of alignment. You have endured so many silent battles, so many private tears, so many moments where your heart felt like it was carrying more than it could hold. And yet you continued. And that continuation did something powerful. It activated spiritual laws around your life that reward persistence, humility, and purity of heart. You may not realize it, but you passed tests that others failed. You remained genuine in a world filled with pretense. You remained kind in moments that could have hardened you. You remained hopeful even when your hope felt fragile. And because of that, your spiritual frequency elevated in ways that have now drawn divine attention to your path. A moment is approaching where something unexpected will unfold. It may be a message, a connection, an opportunity, a conversation, or a sudden insight that changes everything. It may come quietly or dramatically, but it will come with precision, with timing that feels impossibly perfect. You will know it when it arrives because your entire spirit will recognize it before your mind understands it. It will feel like the missing piece sliding gently into place. This season comes with a spiritual instruction. Remain open. Remain receptive. Remain connected. Do not let old wounds convince you that you are unworthy of what is coming. Do not let past disappointments steal the joy of your unfolding future. Do not let fear whisper lies into your spirit. You are stepping into a season where alignment will unfold naturally. You will not have to force anything. You will not have to chase anything. You will not have to beg for recognition or for support. What is meant to come to you will find you because destiny has already stamped your name on it. You are being elevated into a realm where your purpose becomes clearer. Your voice becomes stronger. Your path becomes brighter. For so long, you have dimmed parts of yourself to fit into environments that were not built for your spirit. But now you are being guided toward the spaces, the people, the opportunities that resonate with who you truly are. You will no longer shrink yourself to make others comfortable. You will no longer silence your gifts to avoid judgment. You will finally feel the freedom to grow, to expand, to rise without hesitation. There is a person whose path will cross yours in an unexpected way. Someone whose presence will confirm everything you have been sensing. Someone who carries a piece of the puzzle you have been missing. Someone whose intuition aligns with yours in a rare way. This connection will not be forced. It will feel like recognition, like familiarity, like something that was meant to happen at the exact moment it happens. And this connection will help shift your life into a direction that brings clarity, opportunity, and emotional grounding. You are also entering a season where truth will rise to the surface. Any person who once misunderstood you, misjudged you, or undervalued you will witness your elevation. Not because you seek validation, but because spiritual justice always unfolds in its own timing. What was once hidden will now be revealed. What was once overlooked will now be acknowledged. What was once dismissed will now be celebrated. There is a calming presence moving toward you. A reassurance that you are not walking into this next season alone. God will be with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. Those words are not just comfort. They are instruction. You are being guided. You are being supervised spiritually. You are being carried into a future that has space for your healing, your restoration, your abundance, your joy, your peace. Your life is shifting. And this shift is irreversible. Once this transformation begins, nothing will return to the way it used to be. You will not go back to old cycles. You will not return to old versions of yourself. You will not repeat old patterns. This is a new chapter, one written with divine ink, one designed to lead you toward fulfillment rather than frustration. You are being elevated. You are being seen. You are being called. You are being positioned. And the reason this message found you today is because you are stepping into the moment where everything begins to change. God says this secret file from Elon Musk was unlocked for you. Open fast. And as these words move toward you like a quiet,